Hello, today we're going to read Cowboy Christmas. 3 days till Christmas, said Dwight. And we're stuck with cows, whined Darrell. Santa Claus will never find us out here on the range, sniveled Dub. Cookie stirred the beans. No presents, said Dwight. No stockings, added Darrell. No Santy, groaned Dub. Time for supper, cowhands, Cookie called. The cowboys hunkered down round the campfire. Cookie doled out plates. When I was knee-high to a grasshopper, my daddy chopped down an evergreen for our Christmas tree, said Dwight. We decorated that tree with popcorn and icicles as shiny as silver spurs. You could decorate a tree, mumbled Cookie, spooning up beans and cornbread. That's a fact, shouted Dwight. We'll help, said Darrell. Santy loves Christmas trees, whooped Dub. Dwight lassoed the only tree he could find, a cactus. Darrell hauled in haysickles. Dub corralled cans of corn. No corn popper, he explained. Then the cowboys hung decorations and stood back to admire the Christmas cactus. Ain't much, Dwight admitted. Downright ugly, Darrell cracked. Santy can't put presents under that, Dub groaned. Off to bed, cowpokes, said Cookie. The next day the cowboys roped steers, wrestled longhorns, and wrangled up strays. That night they circled round the campfire again. Every Christmas, Darrell began, Granny baked cookies, then heaped on sticky frosting and sugary sprinkles. You could make sugar cookies, muttered Cookie. Straight shootin' I could, hollered Darrell. We'll lend a hand, offered Dwight. Santy loves cookies, hooted Dub. Darrell mixed, rolled, and cut out cookies, then fried them to a crisp. Dwight frosted the cookies with sticky molasses. Dub added beans. No sprinkles, he explained. The cowboys sampled the charred sugar molasses bean cookies. Don't taste like Granny's, Darrell gulped. Downright awful, said Dwight. Santy ain't gonna like 'em, Dub fussed. Off to bed, cowpunchers, ordered Cookie. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. The next day, the cowboys headed for high country, herding bovines and haggling with misfits. That night, they moped round the campfire. I remember, said Dub, when Pa turned our hay wagon into Santy's sleigh and Mama stitched reindeer costumes for horses. You could do that, Cookie murmured, dishing up apple pie. Darn tootin', Dub yelped. Not with our horses you don't, warned Dwight. That goes double for me, added Darrell. Dub lashed twigs to the herd's heads, tied bandanas to their tails, and dangled cowbells round their necks. Then he stood back and took a gander. Those heifers look ridiculous, said Darrell. Downright pitiful, Dwight agreed. Nothing like Santy's reindeers, Dub sniffed. Off to bed, cow wranglers, Cookie called. Tomorrow's Christmas and my day off. On Christmas morning, the cowboys drove the cattle out to graze. Another day, another cow, grumbled Darrell. We missed Christmas altogether, Dwight griped. Santa Claus missed us altogether, whimpered Dub. The cowboys spent the day mending fences, minding the herd, and feeling low down and miserable. Near sunset, the boys rounded up the cattle and moseyed toward camp. Hey, did y'all just hear jinglin' bells? Cried Dub. I think I smell something mighty fine, said Darrell. Do you see something glowing down at camp? Asked Dwight. The cowboys stared. The camp looked as pretty as a picture postcard. Ho, 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 a voice rang out. Santa Claus? Crackled Dub. Merry Christmas, boys, Santa called. Yee-haw, crowed Dub. You found us all the way out here. By the light of the Christmas campfire, the cowboys chowed down with Santa, tore open presents, and sang carols round the tree. Later, after Santa had disappeared into the night with a jingle and a jangle, Cookie galloped back into camp. You missed a rip-roaring good time, said Dwight. And Santy, gushed Dub. You don't say, drawled Cookie as he settled near the campfire. Dwight yawned and stretched. Well, boys, he said with a sigh, only 6 days till New Year's Eve. And we're stuck with cows, moaned Darrell. You think we'll have a party? Asked Dub. Could be, said Cookie. Could be. The end. Hope y'all enjoyed. Special shout out to Charles and William. I love y'all. Good night.